welcome to Cakes and Conversations, and today we are here with a very basic video but a very informative video, how to make vanilla bean paste or vanilla bean extract. Okay, I'm here with just two ingredients, which is the vanilla bean, and I have a very non-alcoholic ingredient here which I will surely introduce. What is this? Normally people use vodka, but I'm here in a halal country, so I don't use vodka for my cakes. I will be using this particular ingredient, and I'll let you know what is this in a very short while. But this is something which is very simple, which we use in our everyday lives, not only for baking but for any other small little dessert, pastry, ice cream that we make at home. Okay, which is a vanilla bean extract. We normally get the commercial ones from outside, which is fake. They don't really taste exact vanilla-ish. Okay, so this is when you make this original one with the pods at home in front of your own eyes, you know that there's no preservatives, there's nothing that you're gonna use apart from these two ingredients, and you know that it's pure. Okay, so let me first introduce you to vanilla. Vanilla is orchid plant pods. Okay, so it's a pod from the orchid plant. The original pods are in green color. There are many varieties that you get. Okay, Tahitian, Madagascar, Indian varieties origin from Kerala. So it depends on, they are almost similar but with a very different tones. Certain are more earthy, some are more creamy because of the soil. Okay, the pH levels of the soil. That's how it really works. Okay, so original pods are in green color. Okay, if you really want to know different types of vanilla, I think there are more than 135 vanilla varieties. The origination is from Mexico, so the Mexican ones are really authentic. I think, you know, coming from Mexico is like the first ever vanilla generation sort. So not from Madagascar. Okay, so I just wanted to inform you that. Now vanilla pods are originally green in color. The raw vanilla pods are green in color. After a month, almost 20 days to a month, you know, fermentation, it becomes like this brown, juicy, filled with and packed with flavors. Okay, with all this. And this ingredient that I'm using in place of vodka is a halal ingredient known as glycerine. Okay, I have not mixed water in this. If you want to make extract, which is a thin consistency like your essences, you can add water to it. I'll share both the ratios in the comments, in the description below. So this is glycerine. Glycerine, basically glycerol, it is served as a solvent. It's a sweetener also. It's, if you have ever tasted plain glycerine, it is a kind of little sweet like invert sugar. Okay, and this is also used for preserving food, so you're not adding anything else apart from this, because this is going to preserve your vanilla bean paste or extract for a very long period of time, like how a vodka does. Okay, it also, this glycerine or glycerol, it also acts as a thickener agent in liquids. So if you ever take a crush or a syrup from supermarkets, you will see glycerine as a product. It's a byproduct in them. Glycerol plus water is also used certain times, you know, to preserve certain plant leaves. If you have ever planted something in the garden, you know that glycerine, invert sugar or honey, these three things basically makes the root growing thing faster. So if you dip your edge, the stem, in the honey or in this, and then you plant it in the soil, the roots will flow out fast. You know, that's how it basically also used to preserve certain types of plant leaves. This is as a sugar substitute. You can definitely use it in your cakes, in your baked items, but of course, since it's being a liquid, it will change its consistency. Okay, it has 27 kilocalories per teaspoon compared to sugar, which is 20 kilocalories per teaspoon. Okay, so 7 kilocalories extra on this. Okay, it's a sugar substitute. You can definitely use it. It does not feed any bacteria that forms a dental plug, so that's why you're saved there. You know, that is the thing, like how we eat sugar, chocolates, any kind of confectionery have dental plugs. We need to go to the dentist. This doesn't. Okay, but of course you cannot substitute it 100% in your baked goods. This acts as a preservator, like, you know, like an agent, so your baked goods are kept for a very long period of time. So along with your sugar, or jaggery or whatever you use as a sweetener in your baked goods, you can add a little bit of this. Similarly, how we do a ratio of invert sugar, like 10% of the whole weight of the cake. Okay, similarly sort you can use this. So today we are using glycerol or glycerine for the vanilla bean paste. I'll be sharing the ratios below, that how many pods did I use for how much liquid. This is 160 ml basically, and I'm using 6 pods here. Okay, I'm going to scrape the pods off, scrape, and I'm going to put it in this. Along with that, I will also dry the shell, like the whole bean outside part also. I'm going to dry it first, then crush it in a grinder, and then I'm going to put it, because I want the maximum flavor. Okay, you can use the whole sticks also, but since I'm going to make a paste, I want everything like a crushed form. Okay, when you put an extract, I'll show you a picture of the extract that I made. I just did the scraping part, the seeds, and then the whole sticks inside, like the whole pods inside. Okay, so I'll show that picture as well. I'll share the picture that also. Let's do it. Let's begin. So the individual pack ones is from a different company. This is from a different company. These are already dried ones. Okay, so I don't think I need to, I will not slit them and remove the seeds which are already falling in my hand. So if you see, it's already dried. It's like, like that. So I don't think I will be drying them anymore. I'm just gonna just blend them or crush them in my coffee grinder. That's what I'm just gonna do. We're gonna slit the pod in half. Sometimes the pods are like pressed flat, so try to choose the one, or you can just plump it up with your fingers, like roll between your fingers. Once it's half, at the back side of your knife, not the sharp side but the blunt side, you will scrape off all the seeds, and this is what you call the beans, or the pearls, or goodness, black gold. And then this is how it looks like. It's a clear liquid with brown stuff. Okay, basically you'll crush your pod as well, and the beans. After a few months, you will see the color has deepened enough. It's gonna become like dark brown. I'll show you how it looks like after a couple of months. I have made my own extracts of pistachio and saffron as well, which I'll show you. So these are the homemade extracts that I've made. This is the pistachio. Things that are expensive in the market and not pure. So this is pistachio, this is saffron. You can see how beautiful color it's got from the saffron. Okay, this is 1 gram of saffron in the whole bottle, and this is the thick bean paste that I did. If you see the color, this is the thick consistency. It is not more of like an extract, it's more like a bean paste. If I remove it from the bottle and if I strain all the vanilla bean and the crushed shells, it's gonna be like a very thick paste. Okay, I can add more of the glycerol or glycerine and little more water so that it becomes liquidy like these ones. This is the one I was talking about, the whole bean extracts. Thank you so much for watching.